Before I begin, for those who don't know me, my name is Jennifer, and I've been friends with Angie for 33 years now. When Angie first asked me to be the matron of honor, I cried, and I'm about to do it again. I cried because I was so happy to be standing next to my best friend on the most important day of her life. Then a few days later, reality set in this part of the deal, that I would have to stand up here in front of all you and give this speech in the tears of nervousness.
Stay strong, sister.
You see, 5 years ago, this very week, Angie stood up at my wedding and gave the most beautiful, eloquent speech that depicted our friendship perfectly. And I thought to myself, while I was writing hers, how am I ever going to sum up the last 3 decades of friendship in a well-written, poised, thoughtful speech? And all the memories we shared, the laughs, the tears, the trips we had taken together, the sleepovers, fashion shows, Cabbage Patch Kid birthdays. Yes, you heard me right, we threw birthday parties for our dolls. And we exchanged presents for our dolls. And lamenting about boys and dreaming and talking of this very thing for wedding day. And Angie was always a writer, but anyway, I didn't know how I was going to put down on paper for all of you to understand how much this girl up here is meant to me. So, while I was online looking for poems and advice and all that speechy kind of stuff, I came across a video of this girl who did an entertaining version of a rap. I don't know if you guys have seen that, Slim Shady, the matron of honor. Well, I'm not that talented, but I messaged Angie and I asked her, and I said, well, what would you do if I did my speech as a rap? And her response was, LOL. And as you know, when you're on the internet, you can't tell if that's like, please do not do such a thing, or it's like, ha ha ha. Well, I'm no rapper by any means. However, growing up, one of my favorite TV shows on TV was Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. And if any of you know me, you know that I have a song for everything. So, without further ado, I cannot believe I'm doing this. Angie, forgive me, but here we go. Now, this is a story all about how I met Miss McKellar, or Miss Devon now, and I'd like to take a minute, just sit right there, and tell you about our friendship with this girl right here.
I didn't mean it.
In Douglas Harbor, born and raised, playing Barbies is how we spent most of our days. Chilling, relaxing, and thinking we're cool as we ride our bikes around after school until a couple of bears that were up to no good started prowling around in the neighborhood. Angie called me up and said, no way, there'll be no biking for me today. Live concerts for her mom, told Pinky promises to the break of dawn, played school and store and restaurant too. Use imagination like kids should do. Our biggest delight when we were 14 was a New Kids concert, and boy did we scream. David so patient and driving so far as we felt out the lyrics in the back of the car. Years rolled on, the high school was done, off to the big city we did run. Roommates, regulate, IRC checks, buckets of cluck, and all of that good time, great fun, and lots of laughter. And of course, all the talks of happily ever after. Here we are now, several years later, and I couldn't imagine anything better than to see my best friend with a smile on her face, looking lovely as always in this beautiful space. With her man at her side and love in her heart, and this is what I prayed for from the very start. Jason, you're blessed to have my best friend, as she's a girl on whom you can depend. Generous and loving and thoughtful too. I kid you not, it's all true. She'll treat you right. She'll love you forever. You've got the right stuff. I'm sorry, that's a New Kids plug for all of you. And that's what matters. Be good to her, talk things through, help with the dishes like good husbands do. It won't always be roses, but roses will help to get you out of the doghouse and kiss and make up. It's cliche, but it needs to be said. With anger in your heart, never go to bed. So here we are, friends since we were 4, and I look forward to many years more. I love you, Angie, best friends from the start. What I said is true and comes from the heart. So join me now, I just want to drink, in a toast to Angie and Jay. Much happiness to you both on this, your wedding day.
Cheers. Cheers.
Oh, there's no way I'm going to top that, teacher. This is a luck, Dan Donica. You're up next. Can't touch this. Oh, no, come on, Donna. You can touch this.